boxing news, and I'm joined by MaiseyRose Courtney. Maisie, how are you today, mate?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We were just talking a little bit off camera, kind of. The last time we spoke was a couple of weeks before you signed with Matchroom. Obviously, you made your debut, and then you signed with Matchroom soon after. Talk to me, how was it first getting the news when you signed with Matchroom?
Yeah, I was over the moon. It's like my dreams come true. Do you know what I mean? To sign with Matchroom and to be part of a good stable, not just part of a good gym, part of a good promotional company as well. It's like everything you need to be able to boost your career. So yeah.
Definitely. Who was the first person you told when you signed the dotted line?
My mum, my dad. Yeah. And then like a few days later it come out, so it's not like I knew, do you know what I mean, for ages.
I was going to say there was a lot of support kind of on social. I think yours and George's kind of deals, they kind of came in tandem with each other. Obviously now you're back fighting in Newcastle, March 18th, kind of against an opponent. She's fought the likes of kind of Shannon Courtney, obviously former world champion now, Shannon Ryan and Nicola Hopwell, kind of up and coming pros as well. What are you expecting from your opponents on March 18th?
I'm just going in there to give the best me. You know what I mean? I don't go in there and say I'm going to do this and do that, because you don't know what you're going up against, you know what I mean? But if I see a chance to chin her and knock her out, then I might. But she's boxed good people, and she drew with good people as well, you know? I'm not going in there with the likes of my debut when she's had a really a big loss record. Now it's a little bit more even, so yeah, we'll see.
Looking forward to it, mate. And also, kind of how is camp going into your second professional fight? Any particular changes? Any kind of things that you're particularly working on? Obviously, not giving the game plans away too much.
If anything, I know what to expect now. For my debut, I was not erratic. I wouldn't want to say that, but I was a little bit apprehensive. I didn't know what to expect. Now I know. I've been through the motions. Obviously, nowhere near this is my second fight, but I know it a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? So I feel more comfortable and confident in what I'm gonna do. If that makes sense. And the methods of training, even though they're absolutely nuts and people think they're off and up for doing it, it makes sense and it works. So I have more trust in that.
And obviously, you were talking to me kind of about the stair session the other day. Kind of, I was going to say I think you regretted doing it afterwards, but talk to me. How was that for the viewers at home? What is the infamous stair session that you were doing?
Listen, if you think of the worst thing you could possibly do, yeah, and then times it by 10, that's the only way I can describe how bad the stairs are. It's I get sleepless nights the night before. I've got to be up early anyway, and I'm just laying there staring, you know, a fucking wall, because the stairs the next day. But it's worth it. It will build you, you know. It will make you strong, and if you want an hard day, go do the stairs a few times.
So how long is kind of the, obviously you're running up and down all day, but how long would you say?
It takes me about a minute. It takes the boys quicker, obviously, but anything under a minute is supposed to be really good. So you run up it, you get to the top, your legs are like this, you're like, Saint's going on, do you know what I mean? It's and then you got to walk down here, you got to do it again, God knows how many times.
Well, I look forward to doing that maybe one day, mate. Obviously your fight is in Newcastle. Are you expecting a big crowd up there?
I'm bringing a good few of my people up there, do you know what I mean? I'm a girl from London, from South East London. We ain't got a lot of money, so I doubt a lot of I ain't bringing a massive crowd up there, but the people who are coming are my people, do you know what I mean? And yeah, Newcastle's ages away, so I've got to get a plane there or something.
Obviously, I think I'm getting the train if I get there, but
yeah.
I think it's 5 hours, so it's a bit of a long stint for us down there.
It's nuts, you go Mallorca in that time.
I mean, I'd rather you fight New York as well to come watch you there. And my final question, Maisie, what can people expect on March 18th?
Same again, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. I always want a knockout, you know, everyone always wants a knockout. If other people knocked her out, I'm pretty sure I can knock her out.
Definitely, I'm sure you will. I know Archie at the weigh-in.
Yeah, hopefully. Apparently this one's a little bit of a loon as well. She does this, it must be me. Do you know what I mean? It must be me.
I'm sure it is amazing. Well, best of luck March 18th.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it, mate. Thank you very much.